looking forward to Manchester United versus All City. Another, Premier League side versus the newly promoted side. And All City, we've not really seen much of them in the transfer markets.
They have.
They've done some.
They've done a lot of business.
Not like
Actually, when you mentioned All City, I'll tell you I even forgot they are among the teams that are promoted. They have been actually in silence everywhere. Nobody they talk about their stuff. You shall they see transfer.
No, they have. The thing is, I feel like maybe it's the level of they've been a mediocre club for a very long time. Do you get? They've signed over 9 players.
Seriously, that means they signed more than Coventry.
They've signed over 9 players. They've gone over 100. They've signed the Olympiacos goalkeeper. What's that guy's name? Diaka something or something. These guys, they are not joking. It's just that they are doing their things under the radar. Yes, they are doing their thing under the radar. So they've this Leo Geldhart from Leeds, ex-Leeds player, is there, but although he's injured. One of our ex-players is even there. Oliver McBroom. Former Premier League player with
I think I saw
so they are doing it. I beg, make una no come do all like say we dey play. I beg go.
Why you got it there?
No, I'm just trying to, because you guys are trying, there is should I say awareness as to not
they like to make an agenda.
Exactly. So let me just
before we really go into that Manchester United or City and what we are expecting, this one with Manchester United, we talk say it will save Carrick start the league last season, therefore don't win the Premier League, because when Carrick come, since that period when Carrick
they were the
best team. Now Carrick don't follow na start now. I don't want you say
I don't sign player for us.
I don't want
my excuse.
Talk for you. This is not my excuse, because I wasn't even one of those people that were.
But people talk.
No, I'm not. Yes, of course. I'm not saying it.
But I remember one time.
I'm not even there.
You get one time when they say they won't win league.
I said what I said at that point was Carrick came in at the wrong time. I never. Evidence. Go back.
Because the calculate point say.
Yeah, calculate
points.
I said if. Yes, you can go back and check. I was just checking if we. I never said we were. I said if. I was always using the word if probability. But now let me just water down some of the issues you raised. Yes, actually, a lot of my United fans that I even know said a lot of things about Carrick winning the league if he joined earlier. But the Premier League of 2026, 2025 is not the same Premier League. A lot of clubs are before. In fact, as it stands now we Nottingham Forest and Co. They drag money we don't spend. We don't spend players. We've lost one of our biggest players, and of course Arsenal, they've strengthened. Chelsea strengthened. What I'm saying is, no, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying nobody's saying we should not sign. What I'm saying is the gap in quality. Other teams have strengthened than last season. So the quality of last season is far different from the quality of this season. So that's why I said the expectation has immediately changed. So nobody expects Carrick to win league as it starts.
So when they expect this season?
We're getting there. We'll have that's a conversation. That conversation will still come, and definitely we will have my team.
I know what he's trying to do.
Definitely,
he doesn't want to.
He just want the game.
Okay, let me give him 1 point to use.
Okay,
let's take it one match at a time.
Not even. It's not even. It's not even a match at a time thing.
Okay,
this is not even a match at a time thing. It's a project. This is a project.
So that's the process.
Exactly. That's the word. That's the word.
The process.
Exactly. That's the word there. Trust the process.
So Manchester United or City, what are you expecting?
Very easy. A Manchester United win. At least for the very first time in a long while, we are having a very favorable run. At least our first 3 games are games we should win. All City, Ipswich, and Everton. These 3 games are games we should win. And I feel like, momentum matters in football. Momentum matters in football. If we win our first 3 games, it's a statement, not just
That's where everything comes in.
not just to the league, but
I know what to do.
not just to the league, not just to the league, but us as them as the players. It gives them this belief system that, you know what, I've done it for the first 3 games, you can still carry on. So I feel like Hull City is a no-brainer. Yes, it's the early kickoff. Yes, it's as Hull City's home, and you cannot predict what you would be getting, because this is just a newly promoted side. You don't know what you'll be getting. But I feel like with the quality we have now and our run, bar the AC Milan game at the preseason, bar that game, I feel like we should be hitting Hull City. We should be doing that.
I didn't mean Manchester United didn't play AC Milan that season. Maybe that United's time get his haircut.
No, he's definitely getting it this season. I'm giving him the guarantee.
Okay.
He's definitely doing
Okay,
it.
it's the
for the country season. I don't even say the country season.
Like, I'm waiting for the guy. I want the guy to just get to
No,
so like,
don't
don't
worry.
count down, but
We don't
let's
need to
not
worry.
go spoil
We don't need to worry about that.
That's
He's
the
getting
advantage
it.
comes in. That guy I can't remember him.
Don't worry. United strong. You are getting your haircuts this season. Don't even bother. Don't relax.
But we don't know when that
When the money
Champions League, Carling Cup, that one.
We have a lot of games now. So I feel like people that should worry about that, we know they know themselves here. If that should be the case, they know themselves. But let's not really get into that angle. But
Let's talk then. Manchester United. So what are you expecting from Manchester United against us?
Well, for Hull City, I've not really seen so much of them, so I don't really think they have the power to do something against United. So I see United winning. It might not be so easy. Maybe probably that 2-1 grind. United, they're not savvy too like that. So they just did. So, but I don't really see Hull City doing something this weekend. People will go do something, they come. And as he said, they have very easy runs of early fixtures, and probably they pick their form. But I'm so sure everything is waiting for them. But for the Hull City, I see them winning. It's gonna be a struggle kind of win, because I know United, everybody they know Salah beat anybody. They will always struggle. Even against the least team.
Not even the least team.
They could not beat Wolves home and away last season now. Wolves that was so bad.
And they beat Arsenal.
You get
Wolves said Arsenal could not beat Wolves home anyway.
it's Arsenal. We beat Wolves last season.
no, I don't feel beat them home and away last season too now. You get it?
Arsenal not even beat Wolves at all.
Arsenal
They
won one.
Yeah.
I know that one that happened to you guys. There was a bit of the guys can take out.
Yes.
We sent some people to do it for him, but at that time it was crucial.
Okay.
You get, but at that, for my time, there was really nothing at stake, but they could not still do it. So, but I still see United winning. Yeah, 2-1.
There's this allegation to Arsenal fans say they don't watch any other people match aside from their. So Arsenal. Then talk up now. Then talk up.
It's not enough for people like me.
Well, no, make that try join our live both on TikTok, and soon they go like on YouTube also. But on TikTok, make them account they show ourselves, because Arsenal fan. Oh my goodness. Well, Arsenal, Man U, us. Because
is it Man U or City or All City Man?
All City Man.
All City Man.
Yeah.
I love the sound of that. Yes, I don't know, and I don't even forget where All City home deal. But I know that home. I used to remember that time when they were in the league. El Mohamedi was their.
Well, Mohamedi is Aluko.
Sunday Aluko.
So
So you get what
that's why they remember.
No,
Because they started.
And me, I know say Arsenal and Man U now. It kind of like say they trade our what's it called? Fates. No,
I beg explain.
No. After the match, I will go talk more about it, but I know say us to get something for them for that match. Maybe I don't talk past that. Okay.
Hope say this one is not coming from the place of it.
Let's
You
get.
don't say you back Arsenal to win against government.
Now why hell? You
If
see,
I don't let you go
I'm
first,
not even the. I'm not supposed to say on Man U actually, in a Chelsea now, I supposed to say one thing game.
What am I doing to you? I love you when you're league last season. I love you when you're league now. You just have to take this ball.
You know, just say,
Look, you know, man, they alone time.
Just when they allow Man City win them, so that Arsenal will win league. Imagine you just like them.
Leave that one.
Now that Man City now don't turn their enemy now because of Maresca. See how life they view.
You know what? Like before we get to Monday night football, we can talk about the ones who go play for weekend.
Exactly.
You understand? So we have Man City, and they play one of their problems of last year, Bournemouth. Yes. So Liverpool is playing Newcastle, another problem. So we can take up one after the other. Maresca versus Bournemouth. And look, we knew and we saw what happened last season. Maresca and Bournemouth. You know, beat them.
It was for
Now you know how they can beat Bournemouth.
Man City, I think it was 4 points that Bournemouth got from them.
Yeah, exactly. So Bournemouth is a turn in the flesh of Manchester United.
Both Manchester City and Maresca.
So and then Maresca now Bournemouth now another problem for Maresca. So and well, Bournemouth now, let's say their coach don't come out, don't go Liverpool. So what are you guys saying in that?
Say their coach come out, they don't get another manager.
They get another one.
And I know I checked that team well.
So the thing is,
they refuse to sell anybody from that last season.
Yeah, they still get money to sell. They need to sell, and their manager Marco Rose is somebody I followed during his Leipzig days.
Yes.
Yeah, so he plays good football.
And he knows how to manage players as well.
He plays very, very good football. I think he had a problem when he either moved, I've forgotten where he moved to after Leipzig. He had a problem there. But aside that, but the only difference here is Premier League is a different beast.
Yeah.
So, and of course, Bournemouth, they just sell their players. But El Krupi Junior is injured. The likes of Tyler Adams, Alex Scott, they're still there. They still have their trophy left back. And so I think their team, Travali and Co. So the team is they still have this balance. But I feel like this time, Maresca will edge it because he has a point to prove after the shambolic display against Arsenal. So I feel like this is a time not just to make it up for the fans, but at least to give the world of football, Premier League teams that, okay, you know what you saw during the Community Shield is not
the real Man City.
Exactly, it's not the real Man City team. So I feel like
was a friendly match, a friendly final.
However they might want to say. So I feel like Maresca will do justice, and I'm seeing Manchester City coming out. Not so easy, but of course, definitely they will definitely edge this one.
Are you saying that also? Do you see Manchester City doing? Or
I feel like they have everything. They have everything it takes to edge it. Before Maresca went to this team, I said it from the start that it's a pressure job, and if he doesn't win this weekend, definitely from day one,
The pressure
you're already on pressure.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's just to fill in these boots is quite high, and especially how we lost against Arsenal. Everybody's already questioning him. So like, are you really sure you can do this? So Bournemouth's the tricky side, as we've said. They still have every of those players that did it last season still in them, and their coach. I don't really think their coach really has so much to do. Just get the teams right, get the players right, and I'm sure those Bournemouth players they have energies to run. And City, we saw City against Arsenal. Although, as he said probably he started some players that did not play the preseason.
So he's got 5 players.
Five players.
I used
So 5 players. So probably they were not fit enough, for the game. I don't know how he will do it this time, but I still feel they have a lot. I feel City still got everything it takes to still defeat Bournemouth this season.
You said something that is very, very, that got me to talk about it's a pleasure job for Maresca, and exactly a pleasure job because I don't know what you want to do to impress the City. Is it winning the Premier League? They've seen that.
Lost it 4 times in a row.
Like they've seen that quite a number of times. The Champions League, they've won it. Maybe if you can give them second Champions League, right? Yeah. Or I don't know. So
special.
There's nothing you want to prove as a Manchester City manager. Than just to do. I don't know what else. So just make sure you compete.
But the fans will actually love their team to keep dominating the league.
Exactly, but
So if you can win the league, which I know you won't be able to do because of one major general waiting for Emirates. So
Who's the major general?
Major General Mikel Arteta.
Oh, I don't know. Say
so you feel like City can get
yeah, probably win.
but let's not forget the fact that Bournemouth manager is also a new manager, and we also have some. We need to at least show the fans that okay, I'm here to continue the good job of and the best players. Exactly, because that Ireland left without losing a match in second half. So it's a very good one.
Second half unbeaten.
Exactly. Second half unbeaten. So it's going to be interesting because, of course, it's the Premier League. Every match,
Don't bust up.
every match, just expect something different. So,
Yeah.
so Arsenal, now you're going to decide waiting for something. Now you're going to decide. But yeah.
As the chairman of the panel, but
Arsenal, don't just give them the club for today.
well, as the chairman of the panel, we will be. Well, Maresca, people wanted to talk about the team performance against Arsenal. They forgot that the Arsenal team actually is a formidable team. If you want to beat that team, like you have to be extraordinary, which I don't think Man City are currently, especially without Rodri. Like why did they be able to when I open an eye? So the only person who will still give on a spark and ginger this season. He carry Rodri self. From where now? Who does that? So anyhow they want to go about it. But Bournemouth has Alex Scott, and I think that young man wanted to prove his points for the other teams out there that came or were about to go for him in the transfer window, which Bournemouth had to send back with a big request. So he wants to show the fans and everyone that I am a big player. I feel like Bournemouth wants to do something in that match. Although Man City remain the big Man City they are. They have the big players. The likes of Semenyo, Alan, and Co are still there. Even though I like they just sell a few of the players to Tottenham.
Yeah, Mamusha and
To me, those ones have nothing to add to the masterclass team. So yeah, for actually they've been left on the fringes for a while. So let's just see. Me, I feel like that match is a draw game. Yeah, I feel like it's a draw game because I don't see anything special in Man City to kill the Bournemouth team with what they had since last season. And a manager to want to come and prove a point that I'm not here to joke. So it's a kind of match that goes to draw.
Okay. Well, Premier League is back. So Liverpool, Newcastle. The Newcastle team that we don't even understand.
Newcastle.
Yeah. What do you call it?
Naked Newcastle.
But they have a new manager. A manager that Frioli.
Okay.
A manager that is it Frioli now?
Vincent, Jason.
Okay, yeah. We have faced the somehow and that
came from
manager. Exactly. So it's gonna be the other manager is also a very good manager, a young manager, and I feel like he has what it takes to also manage a team like Newcastle. You understand? Because Eddie Howe and him, there's not much. You understand? For me, I don't think there's much difference.
You know what? They are very similar.
Yeah, but this Newcastle team.
Yeah, they are.
This Newcastle team, nothing they just like supermarket.
No, be you don't talk about you know I don't talk to me. You remember to put naked, but you say you don't want to put naked.
Supermarket, they come, everybody come shop.
Yeah, already naked now.
So I don't know. Newcastle, I don't know where to place them this season. And they are starting starting the league with against Liverpool.
A Liverpool that has handled
The funny thing there is the Liverpool they are even starting against it. It's not also a formidable Liverpool. Do you get it? So that is why this fixture becomes, should I say, dicey.
But it's a 64, it's a 65, 35 thing for me. I think
for me it's very dicey. See Jesus, that guy. Salzburg, now he use passing data. Now he catch data for Salzburg. So himself no small. At least since you've seen his moves in Saudi. Now, of course, chop Ronaldo trophyless 2 times to get ahead. So he's himself not really small. But the only problem here is Newcastle are too empty. Most of their, in fact, the most important players in that squad, they are all gone. From the Gomares to the Tonali to the Gordon, they are all gone. But their, let's not take away, their aggression is still there. The aggression is still there. They still have some very good players. The Joelinton, I think they got one Sangari boy, a new from Monaco.
And also this Congo.
So I think they are bringing in that aggression, and of course, although what about that? I for me, it's nothing. I feel like they still the Johan Wissa, they still have a Barnes, Jacob Murphy. So I think they still really have some to an extent. But Liverpool, the problem now is the kind of Liverpool self, nothing really told this Liverpool like that. Now just say they just have a very good Premier League proven manager. That's all for me. I feel like that's all, because aside that, what's the fair factor in Liverpool? Is it a 34 or a 36-year-old Virgil van Dijk? Now around the way Liverpool don't throw away. Way back at the end, don't finish. We go Israel, go get his sense back. See when lose brain, come back. Now Premier League, they won't get himself. So I don't really see Gravenberg, McAllister. Now maybe it's the fear factor. Maybe in the midfield can be Szoboszlai, who had a fantastic season last season, and the attack, like nobody. Okay, maybe Isak, of course, yes, and. For me, I have this hot take that this season is going to be massive for Alexander Isak. I feel like this is going to be
the new season for him.
Yeah, it's going to be a very good season for him, because I feel like Salah leaving, the responsibility shifts to him, and of course Hugo Ekitike is injured, so I feel like Isak. Maybe because of Isak, I might just give the game to Liverpool. Yeah, because of Isak.
I forgot that Isak is a former Newcastle player.
Yes, of course.
They go too frustrated.
He wants to go there, prove a point. That's a very good way to get your feet going.
Okay. Well, I'm excited, honestly. I'm looking forward to all of these matches. I'm looking forward to every single one of those matches, because we'll be here to come back and talk about each of them. And I pray that it goes the way I want, because you have to stay tuned with us, because just stay with us. So Tottenham, because of our time, I want to go Tottenham. Tottenham is playing for Brentford. And we've seen Tottenham, they don't go everywhere, they don't shop, they don't buy from this one, they don't everywhere, don't they start.
I feel like Tottenham changed the whole of their team.
Everywhere just full.
Revamped then for
So Brentford, Tottenham, it's going to be a very interesting game, because that Brentford of last season, I'm very sure they didn't really sell most of their players.
And that long playing Kyle, they still did there.
So Tottenham, I want to see what they want to do starting from this first game, because those signings, they are still expecting players like Mamouche. Savio.
Even Mamouche, about a few moments ago, the deal has been agreed. That's why I read somewhere.
Now, all these Tottenham signings, I was just saying that they haven't really strengthened their attack. Many of the players in the signing has been from the midfield to defense for some time now. But I think some couple of weeks, I saw a video that Kulusevski, I think they are recovering, and that's very big for them. These are two game changers. You get, so if they can be fit with Sabinho, they just got it's going to be problematic. They still have and Mamouche, hopefully, like they're getting very. Chances is still there. You get it. So
Simmons was injured.
That one is injured at the moment, but they still like you see the team. The team is already getting very, very strong.
And the manager of that level,
you get very, very strong.
That level, deserve is a very good manager.
Well, we shall see.
Who are you seeing? Going for Tottenham, what are you saying?
There was one hot take I saw this morning. Somebody said get Andrew to be the manager of the season. one big hot take. But it's risky now. based on
I don't
based
get
on
it. I don't get it. In the team that has in the league that has Ateta.
that's why I said it's risky now, especially now that we already know him. Then he came, he sneaked out. So nobody really, now they don't really, you don't know him before. So now they don't really know, okay, now you're long through, don't worry. Now we don't set for you.
Yeah,
But I think it's
you
still
know what you're kind of for you.
everywhere don't but I still believe they'll still give Tottenham run for their money. They still have what it takes. They still have that team. Nothing changed. Thiago still did. So they can still give Tottenham run for their money. I still feel Tottenham will still find it hard to get everybody blended so easy. Many of them are new. You get everybody blended so easily because there are new players coming in. Here and there. How can they new manager? How can they just get it like settled so easy? So and you are playing the Brentford side that still have everything settled. You get it. So I feel like that might play a big part in this one, but I'm seeing a draw game. A draw game. A very high scoring draw game.
Yeah, I don't know. The Gunners.
When you ask me what I think about Tottenham, I say Tottenham is shit.
Like this. That your 6 points. Forget something.
Not London. Not London rivals. No problem.